Hari Om children. So today is Navaratri special session. So we are starting with the prayer song by Vaishnavi sisters who are dressed as Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoటి Samaprabha Nirvignam Guru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnuhu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Thank you. Now we will start with Devi Stuti because it is Navaratri. So we will chant Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, all the three. We will be chanting. First we will start with Hasini. Are you ready, Hasini?
Yes, Amma.
We will chant about Durga, that is Parvati. Okay.
Okay.
You may be knowing. If you don't know, you can repeat. Huh?
Okay.
Sarva Mangala Mangalye
Sarva Mangala Mangalye
Shive Sarvartha Sadhike
Sive Sarvartha Sadhike
Sharanye Trayambake Gauri
Saranye Trayambake Gauri
Narayani Namostute.
Narayani Namostute.
Once more. Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike
Sarva Mangala Mangalye Sive Sarvartha Sadhike
Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayani Namostute.
Saranye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute.
Thank you, Hasini. Now, Vaishnavi, you can chant about Lakshmi. Okay? Ready?
Yes, Amma.
You may be knowing. You also dressed up beautifully. Nice looking. Okay. Namaste-stu Mahamaye Shipite Surapujite.
Namaste-stu Mahamaye Shipite Surapujite.
Shankha-chakra Gadahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute.
Shankha-chakra Gadahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute.
Once more. Namaste-stu Mahamaye Shipite Surapujite.
Namaste-stu Mahamaye Shipite Surapujite.
Shankha-chakra Gadahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute.
Shankha-chakra Gadahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Now we will go to Saraswati. That is, who can chant? Hadrika, can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Soumya, you can, display. You can look at the display, okay, and then repeat, okay? Ya Kundendu
Ya Kundendu
Tusharaharadavala
Tusharaharatavara
Ya Shubravastravrita
Ya Shubrahastavrita
Vastra Ya Shubravastravrita
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या वीणावरदण्ड
या वीणावरदण्ड
मण्डितकरा
मण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युत
या ब्रह्माच्युत
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
शङ्करप्रभृतिः
देवैः सदा पूजिता
देवैः सदा पूजिता
सा मां पातु सरस्वती
सा मां पातु सरस्वती
भगवती
भगवती
निःशेषजाड्यापः
निःश्रेष्ठजाट्यापः.
Once more we will repeat.
Yes, ma'am.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला
या कुन्देतु कुचुषारहालधवला
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या वीणावरदण्ड
या वीणावरदण्ड
मण्डितकरा
मण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युत
या ब्रह्माच्युत
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
शङ्करप्रभृतिः
देवैः सदा पूजिता
देवैः सदा पूजिता
सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
निःशेषजाड्यापः
निःश्रेष्ठजाट्यापः.
Thank you, Hadrika. And Vishuddha is there? Vishuddha can also repeat.
Yes, Amma.
Okay, same thing. Ya Kundendu, okay? Ya Kundendu Tusharharadavala
या कुन्दे तुषारहारधवला
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा
या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
देवैः सदा पूजिता
देवैः सदा पूजिता
सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
निःशेषजाड्यापः
निःशेषजाट्यापः.
Thank you, Vishuddha. Now, boys, are you ready to repeat all these three slokas? Who is volunteering first?
Amma, can I Virat?
Yeah. First one, Durga, okay? Sarvamangalamangallye.
Amma, can I chant this on my own?
You know?
Yes, Amma.
Okay, then do.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वादसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते.
Very good. Now, Lakshmi also, you know?
No, Amma. I don't know.
Wait. Let Virat complete, then you can, okay?
I don't know by heart, Amma.
Okay. Namastestu Mahamaye.
Namastestu Mamaye.
Shipite Surapujite.
श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते
शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते
शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते
महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
Once more. नमस्तेस्तु महामाये
नमस्तेस्तु महामाये
श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते
श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते
शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते
शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते
महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
Now Saraswati. या कुन्देन्दु
या कुन्तेन्दु
तुषारहारधवला
तुषारहारधवला
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या वीणावरदण्ड
या वीणादनमण्डकारय
no या वीणावरदण्ड
या वीणावरदण्ड
मण्डितकरा
मण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युत
या ब्रह्माच्युत
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
देवैः सदा पूजिता
देवैः सदा पूजिता
सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती.
सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
निःशेषजाड्यापः
निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Thank you, Virat. Now Sai, Nishant,
Yes, Amma.
you can do Sarva Mangala Mangalye, you know?
Amma, I only know the second one, auntie.
Okay, first one you repeat, okay?
Okay, Amma.
Sarva Mangala Mangalye
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये
शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके
शिवे सर्वातिसागते
शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके
शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके
शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी.
Amma, can you repeat it?
शरण्ये
शरण्ये
त्र्यम्बके
त्र्यम्बके
गौरी
गौरी
नारायणि नमोस्तुते.
नारायणि नमोस्तुते
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये
शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके
शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके
शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके
शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके
गौरी
गौरी
नारायणि नमोस्तुते.
नारायणि नमोस्तुते.
Now Lakshmi, you know?
नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
Very good. Now Saraswati. या कुन्देन्दु
या कुन्देतु
तुषारहारधवला
तुषारहारधवला
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या वीणावरदण्ड
या वीणावरदण्ड
मण्डितकरा
मण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युत
या ब्रह्माच्युत
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
प्रभृतिभिः
देवैः सदा पूजिता
देवैः सदा पूजिता
सा मां पातु सरस्वती
सा मां पातु सरस्वती
भगवती
भगवती
निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
निःशेषजाड्यापः.
Once more. या कुन्देन्दु
या कुन्देन्दु
तुषारहारधवला
तुषारहारतफला
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
या शुभ्रमस्तावृता
या वीणावरदण्ड
या वीणावरदण्ड
मण्डितकरा
मण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या श्वेतपद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युत
या ब्रह्माच्युत
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः
प्रभृतिभिः
देवैः सदा पूजिता
देवैः सदा पूजिता
सा मां पातु सरस्वती
सा मां पातु सरस्वती
भगवती
भगवती
निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
निःशेषजाड्यापः.
Thank you. Now we will stop here. Next week again the same 3 slokas. Others can chant. Those who have not chanted today, others can chant. Now we are continuing with Balashruti. Sai Nishan, you can repeat first 3. Yeah, next week you can. Okay?
Slokas can I say?
Next week. Now time is up now. Next week, those who have not chanted today, you can chant next week. Same slokas I will repeat. Okay? Now Sai Nishan, can you start the Balashruti first 3 slokas?
Yes, Amma.
Come on, start.
भीष्मा उच्चवः
Bhishma Uvacha.
भीष्म उवाच इतीदं कीर्तनीयस्य केशवस्य महात्मनः नाम्नां सहस्रं दिव्यानाम् अशेषेण प्रकीर्तितम् य इदं शृणुयात्
Nityam.
नित्यं यश्चापि परिकीर्तयेत् नाशुभं प्राप्नुयात् किञ्चित्तो मुत्रेह च मानवः. सोमुत्रेह च मानवः. Amma, can you scroll it?
Vedantago Brahmana.
वेदान्तगो ब्राह्मण स्याक्षत्रियो विजयी भवेत् वैश्यो धनसमृद्ध स्याच्छूद्र सुखमवाप्नुयात्.
Very good. Okay. Thank you, Sai. Now, the same sloka actually last week, Adrika and Lasya had repeated. Can you repeat, Adrika? Can you chant of your own?
No, ma'am. Me and Lasya only practice together, ma'am.
Then without Lasya, you cannot chant?
No, ma'am. I did not practice. Can I do it next week, ma'am?
Okay. So we will go to the next 3 slokas.
Ma'am,
Kushi? Yes.
ma'am, I'm asking, did you put it in the group for to practice?
Yeah, yes.
Sorry, ma'am. I did not see it in the group.
Okay. Now let us go to the next 3 slokas. Kushi, can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now whatever you chant today, no, you have to practice, and next week you have to repeat. Okay, Kushi?
Sure.
4th sloka. Dharmarthi prapnuya dharmam
Prarthuna dharmam
artha अर्थार्थी
अर्थार्थी
चार्थमाप्नुयात्
सार्थमाप्नुयात्
कामानवाप्नुयात्
कामान व्याप्नुता
कामानवाप्नुयात्
कामान व्याप्नुयात्
कामे प्रजार्ति
कामे प्रजाति
चाप्नुयात्
प्राप्नुयात्
चाप्नुयात्
प्राप्नुयात्
प्रजाम्
प्रजा
once more धर्मार्थी
धर्मार्थी
प्राप्नुयात्
प्राप्नुयात्
धर्मम्
धर्म
अर्थार्थी
अर्थार्थी
चार्थमाप्नुयात्
चार्थ याप्नुयात्
चार्थमाप्नुयात्
चार्थम्याप्नुयात्
कामानवाप्नुयात्
कामानवाप्नुयात्
कामी
कामी
प्रजार्थी
प्रजाति
चाप्नुयात्
चाप्नुयात्
प्रजाम्.
प्रजा.
Okay, this sloka only you practice. Next week you can chant. Okay, next sloka we will do but with V Vaishnavi. V Vaishnavi,
Yes, Amma.
you know you can chant of your own. Yeah, start.
From 4th to 6th.
4, 5, 6. Yes.
धर्मार्थी प्राप्नुयात् धर्ममर्थार्थी चार्थमाप्नुयात् कामानवाप्नुयात् कामी प्रजार्थी प्राप्नुयात् प्रजान् भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्ताय शुचिस्तत्गतमानसः सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत् यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं ज्ञाति प्राधान्यमेव च अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम्.
Excellent, excellent, Vaishnavi. Children, did you listen to her chanting? All of you must learn like this. Okay? You must practice. By practicing only you can chant. Okay? Thank you, children. These 3 slokas. Anybody else? Hasini, can you repeat after me? Or anybody else? Vedant is there? Or somebody else who can repeat these 3 slokas after me?
Vedant is not there. Anybody else?
Not there.
Nobody is raising their hand.
Nobody is right. Okay.
Likita is raising her hand.
Likita, she will find it difficult, I think, no? Likita, can you repeat?
Yes, Amma.
Okay. Dharmarthi
धर्मार्थी
prapnuyat
प्राप्नुयात्
dharmam
धर्मम्
artharthi
अर्थार्थी
chartamapnuyat
चार्थमाप्नुयात्
kamanavapnuyat
कामानवाप्नुयात्
kami
कामी
prajarthi
प्रजाति
chapnuyat prajam.
चाप्नुयात् प्रजाम्.
Once more. Dharmarthi
धर्मार्थी
prapnuyat
प्राप्नुयात्
dharmam
धर्मम्
artharthi
अर्थार्थी
chartamapnuyat
चार्थमाप्नुयात्
kamanavapnuyat
कामानवाप्नुयात्
kamanavapnuyat
कामानवाप्नुयात्
kami
कामी
prajarthi
प्रजार्थी
chapnuyat
चाप्नुयात्
Prajam.
Prajam.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else for the fourth one? Next sloka.
Amma, this is Vaishnavi and sisters can be.
Vaishnavi sisters. Okay, you can chant all together or one by one?
Can be chant all together.
Together. Okay. Dharmarthi
Dharmarthi
prapnuya dharmam
prapnuya dharmam
artharthi
artharthi
chartamapnuyat
chartamapnuyat
kamanavapnuyat
kamanavapnuyat
kami
kami
prajarthi
prajarthi
chapnuyat
chapnuyat
prajam.
prajam
Next one. Bhaktimanya
bhaktimanya
sadodhaya
sadodhaya
शुचिस्त
suchista
दगदमानसः
dagadamanasaha
सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य
सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य
नाम्नामेतत्
नाम्नामेतत्
प्रकीर्तयेत्.
प्रकीर्तयेत्.
Next one. यशः प्राप्नोति
यशस्प्राप्नोति
विपुलं
विपुलं
याति
याति
प्राधान्यमेव च
प्राधान्यमेव च
अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति
अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति
श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम्.
श्रेय प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम्.
Okay, very good. You had done repeated very well. I will post it in the group. You practice and next week all the three can you chant. Okay. Thank you. Now over to Sudama.
Hello, children. So we are celebrating Navratri. Already you learnt Devi Shlokas from Lakshmi ma'am as part of our Navratri celebrations. So now the three junior kids I see here, Samrita, Vedant and Grahit. Only three of them will answer this question. Which god or goddess do we pray to, or Navaratri is dedicated to which god? Which god or goddess? Yes, Samrita.
Durga Lakshmi.
Yes, Devi, right? As I just told, Devi is Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. Very good. So, specifically dedicated to, yes, Likita is also showing a drawing that she has done of Devi. Very good. Let me spotlight you 1 second, Likita. That's a beautiful drawing of Devi. Nice.
Very
Thank
nice,
you.
Likita.
Thank you, Likita. Okay. So, what is the name of the Navratri? This particular Navratri, what is the name of this Navratri? Do you know there are how many Navratris in a year we generally is there? Anybody can answer, no, not just the juniors. This one, even the senior kids can answer.
Shruta.
Yes, Vishruta.
Now there are two types of two Navratris. One in the spring season and the other in the autumn season. They both occur in the equinoxes.
Good. But do you know we have 4 Navaratras? Okay.
Amma, is it Shardiya Navratri?
This is Shardiya.
This is
we are
Shardiya
celebrating now is
Navaratri.
Shardiya Navaratri.
And there is a Basant Navaratri which we celebrate during spring, late March and April. That is Basant Navaratri. Oh, Sai and Vedant are also have done some drawing. Let me spotlight them also. Very good. You can also post it in the group, okay?
Oh.
Who has done this? Both of you together?
No, Amma, only me. Only me.
Very nice, very nice.
Sai always does Ravan. He's fond of that. Very good.
Right? So now there are 4 Navaratris, okay, out of which two is what we celebrate. This one we celebrate, and in Basant Navaratri also in many places in India they celebrate. The 2 other Navaratris are called Gupta Navaratris. They are not celebrated as popularly as these 2 Navaratris. Okay, So now, like Samrita said, we celebrate, or this Navratri is devoted to the three Devis, Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. Now you tell me, so 3 days, 9 days in Navratri, so 3 days dedicated to each of the Devis. Okay. So what do we generally pray to Durga for? What does goddess Durga stand for or signify?
Protection.
Courage.
Courage, protection. What else?
Amma, good over evil.
Good over evil. So, do you all remember we also spoke about some asuric qualities in some sessions back, right? It's bravery, courage, all these things. We remember as soon as we take goddess Durga's name. And is it only killing the evil outside? No, there are asuric qualities within human beings, right? Like ego, jealousy, anger, dishonesty. So all these evils also, praying to goddess Durga gives us the courage and bravery to kill the evil within us and bring out the good. On doing that, what happens? Our heart and mind becomes pure. So that's what goddess Durga stands for. Okay. Now, who is the second goddess? The second 3 days of Navaratris were dedicated to goddess Lakshmi. Okay. So Lakshmi stands for, what does those
Wealth.
3 days?
Wealth.
Wealth. Okay. When we say wealth, okay, wealth, by what do you mean by wealth?
Amma, happiness.
Hmm?
Money.
Money, yes. Money is wealth. Money, wealth, prosperity she gives us. But is it only money? Is money is only wealth that we
Ma'am,
gain? Happiness, and also characteristics like compassion, right? Being gentle, compassion, being kind. All these things also are quality. All these good qualities are also wealth, right? So what does goddess Durga do? By we praying to goddess Durga, we overcome the evil within us. Praying to goddess Lakshmi, we amass the wealth of goodness and happiness within us. And when our mind and body is pure and is it's devoid of any evil and is full of goodness, we are ready for what? This is a hint for the third goddess who we pray to. Goddess,
Saraswati.
and she stands for
Knowledge. Intellect.
So your mind becomes ready to acquire knowledge, and to become knowledgeable and become wise, you need to have a clean heart and mind. So that's what happens through these 9 days. Okay, so that's what it signifies.
So apart from Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, Navaratri is also worshipped first for doing puja to Navadurgas. Goddess Durga manifests in 9 forms. So that is what is going to be presented by 9 girls today about the Navadurgas. The first one, Shailaputri, Sharvita had to present, but she is absent today. So in her place, Vishruta will talk about first Navadurga, Shailaputri, Vishruta. Listen, you all should listen carefully, because based on their presentation, I will ask you questions. So you should be ready to answer those questions. Simple questions only. Listen carefully to whatever these girls are telling about Navadurga. There will be quiz in between based on. So we start with first Navadurga. Watch the figure also, the picture of the Devi. Based on the picture also, I'll ask questions, and whatever they tell about the goddess. So Vishruta.
Among the Navadurgas, Ma Shailaputri is considered to be the first manifestation of goddess Durga. Durga Shailaputri, daughter of mountain. In Sanskrit, Shail means mountains and Putri means daughter. Parvati, the daughter of the king of the mountains Himavan, is called Shailaputri. The first among the 9 Durgas and the first day of Navratras is devoted to the puja of Shailaputri. The narrative regarding her birth has been described in scriptures like the Shiva Purana and Devi Bhagavatam. The Vahana of goddess Shailaputri is the bull Nandi, and because of that, she is also known as Vrishabharuda. She carries Trishul in the right hand and the lotus flower in the left hand. Her head is adorned with half moon, which what
Over.
Amma, I have some questions to ask also.
What is it?
Okay, what is the meaning of Shaila?
Can I Virat?
Okay.
Mountain.
Yes, mountain.
The next question is, why is she called Vrishabharuda?
Can I Virat?
Virat, you answered
Somebody
first question.
else.
Anybody else?
Why is she called Vrishabharuda? Vrishabha means what?
Adrika?
Adrika?
Because her Vahana is a bull.
Yes, very good. As her Vahana is bull, she is called Vrishabharuda. Okay, that's about Shailaputri. Now, the next one will be Brahmacharini. Who is presenting that?
Amma Ananya,
Ananya. Okay.
Brahmacharini. The second day of Navaratri belongs to Ma Brahmacharini. In her name, the word Brahm means tapas. So Brahmacharini is extremely majestic. So Brahmacharini means the one who performs tapas or penance. Brahmacharini is the storehouse of knowledge and wisdom. She personifies love and loyalty. This form of Durga is related to several tapas undertaken by Ma Parvati to attain Lord Shiva as her husband. She is also known as Tapasyacharini. Goddess Brahmacharini is shown as walking on barefoot. She carries mala in her right hand and kamandala in her left hand. She is highly peaceful or in the form of meditation. Her devotees are blessed with peace, nobility, and prosperity.
Over. Okay. So now another name for Brahmacharini Ananya had mentioned. Anyone listen to that? Brahmacharini is also known as Brahma. She is always doing tapas. So there was another name she told. It is Tapasya Charini. And what about her Vahana? Does she have any Vahana?
Amma,
Can I Virat?
Yes, Virat.
She walks barefoot.
Barefoot. Then in her right hand she carries
Kamandala.
and left hand.
Mala.
Very good. All questions Virat has answered. Others also be attentive. Okay. Now the third Navadurga is Chandrakanta. Is going to present that.
Me, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes,
Adrika.
Ma'am, just one thing in the paper you have given that riding on a lion, the mother inspires a devotee with fearlessness. And the last thing you have given her Vahana as a tiger. I don't understand. Is it lion?
You replace lion with tiger. It is
Yes,
tiger, only.
is only
Adrika.
correct. Tiger is correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can start.
Chandrakanta is worshipped on the third day of Navaratri. Chandrakanta meaning supreme bliss and knowledge, showering peace and serenity like a cool breeze in a moonlit night. Her forehead is bedecked with crescent moon resembling the shape of Ganta. That is why she is called Ma Chandrakanta by her devotees. By all her grace, her sins, distresses, physical sufferings, and mental disturbances of the devotees are erased. Riding on a lion, riding on a tiger, the mother inspires her devotees with fearlessness. The devotees who adore and worship her easily achieve success in every walk of life. Ma Chandrakanta is ready to destroy the wicked. Goddess Chandrakanta is the married form of the goddess Parvati. After getting married to Lord Shiva, Mahagauri started adorning her forehead with half chandras, due to which goddess Parvati is also known as goddess Chandrakanta. It is believed that the sound of the moon bell on her forehead expel all type of obstacles away from her devotee. Thank you.
Okay. Why is this Devi called Chandraganta?
Ma, can I Virat?
Anybody else?
Vaishnavi,
Vaishnavi,
sisters,
G
Chinmayi
Vaishnavi.
Desi.
G Vaishnavi.
Amma, because she has a crescent moon on her forehead.
Yes. That is why she is called Chandraganta. And this I think everybody can answer because we answered that question. What is her Vahana? Correct one?
Tiger.
Tiger.
Yes.
Tiger.
Next we go to Kushmanda. Kushmanda, who is presenting?
Amma, this is Hasini.
Hasini presents Kushmanda.
Yes, Amma.
Fourth.
Amma, you gave me the script of Kushmanda.
Oh,
Okay.
Kushmanda. Goddess Kushmanda is abhorred and worshipped on the fourth day of Navaratri. She dwells in the abode of sun god. That is why her splendor is as brilliant as the sun itself. It stated that she created the whole world, which is called Brahmanda. Goddess Kushmanda has 8 hands and thus also as known as Ashtabhuja Devi. Ma Kushmanda is also named as Adi Shakti. She is the only one who has power and strength to live in the core of Suryaloka. Her body shines like glowing sun. All directions get light from her divine smile, including the sun god. Her Vahana is tiger. And I also feel blessed as today is Chaitra Navaratri Chaitra Navaratri day 4, which is Kushmanda Devi's day. And I luckily got the opportunity to say about her today. And today I'm going to present a small sloka on Kushmanda Devi. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kushmanda-rupena samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Dhanyavadaha.
okay, Hasini, good that you added that sloka also. Kushmanda, you heard about Kushmanda. In which loka she can live? Where nobody else.
Sun god. Abode of sun god.
Yeah.
Surya Loka.
Others also
Suryaloka.
listen and answer. Others also please listen and answer.
Suryaloka.
Surya Loka. There was another name given to Kushmanda,
Ashtabhuja.
Ashtabhuja.
Adi Shakti.
that one, and Adi Shakti also. Okay, next one is fifth one. And as Hasini mentioned, today is Kushmanda day. Today is fourth day of Navaratri. So today we worship Kushmanda. Fifth one is Skanda Mata. Who is doing Skanda Mata?
Ma, I'm Chinmay. I'm going to.
Chinmay.
Skanda Mata is the fifth manifestation of goddess Durga. It is said by the mercy of Skanda Mata, even the fool becomes an ocean of knowledge. Her son Kartikeya is also called as Skanda. So she is called as Skanda Mata or the mother of Skanda. Skanda Mata, who possesses the brilliance of the sun, fulfills all the desires of her devotees. He who is selflessly devoted to her attains all the achievements and treasures of life. The worship of Skanda Mata purifies the heart of a devotee. Her worship is twice blessed. When the devotee worships her, Lord Skanda, her son in her lap, is automatically worshipped. Thus, the devotee happens to enjoy the grace of Skanda Mata along with the grace of Lord Skanda. If a devotee worships her devoid of selfishness, the mother blesses them with power and prosperity. The devotees who worship Skanda Mata shine with divine power, splendor. Her Vahana is lion.
Who is she called Skanda Mata? Who can answer this? Anybody other than Virat?
Amma, can I say Sainishan?
Okay, Sai.
Amma, she is known as Skanda Mata, as we can, in the picture also we can see that Skanda, who is Kartikeya, and her mother is Parvati, so, and and the mother means Mata, so Skanda Mata, she has born.
Okay. You answered the next question also. I was asking you, wanted to ask you, what is the other name for Skanda? You yourself told, that is Kartikeya. So by worshipping Skanda Mata, we are worshipping Mata also and Skanda also. That is the speciality of Skanda Mata. Next is Katyayani. Who is representing Katyayani?
Amma Desika.
Hmm.
Devi Katyayani is the form of goddess worshipped on the 6th day of Navaratri. According to the religious texts, goddess Parvati was born at the home of sage Katya, and due to which this form of goddess Parvati is also known as Katyayani. She is easily worshipped by devotion and destroys all the sins of her devotees. Her worship is conducive to dharma, wealth, pleasures, and salvation. To destroy demon Mahishasura, goddess Parvati took the form of goddess Katyayani. It was the most violent form of goddess Parvati. In this form, goddess Parvati is also known as warrior goddess. Her Vahana is lion.
She was the daughter of which Rishi? Katyayani?
Sage Katya.
Others also should answer. Listen carefully.
Virat, just
Now
wait for
somebody
1
else will
minute for
answer
others
this
to
question.
answer.
Which demon, Rakshas, she killed in the form of Katyayani? You all know the story of Navaratri. She told no, that demon name.
Mahishasura.
Oh, Mahishasura. Okay. Her Vahana is also
Lion.
lion. Then is Kalaratri, 7th Durga.
Yes, Amma. Kalratri is the 7th form of Navadurga. Kalratri is the destroyer of darkness and ignorance. She is a ferocious manifestation of Ma Durga. In this form, she is dark and repulsive in appearance. Although the outward form of Mother Kalratri is extremely frightening, yet she always bestows boons on her devotees. So she is also called Shubhankari, as she always brings about the welfare of her devotees. All sins are washed off by her adoration and worship. Those who adore and worship her selflessly are relieved of all distress and turmoil. They will enjoy prosperity and pleasures. Mother Kalratri is the destroyer of demons and evil minded persons. In this form, goddess Kalratri killed the demon Raktabij. Raktabij was a demon who could multiply every drop of his blood which fell on the ground. Hence, goddess Kalratri killed him by licking the blood before it could reach the ground, and hence conquered him. She endows her devotees with calm and courage. Her Vahana is a donkey.
Very good. In that picture, that Vahana is not clearly seen. You can see below only one part of the donkey. Her Vahana is donkey. Now tell me, which demon? Somebody else other than Virat. She killed.
Amma, can I say Sainishan?
Amma, this is Hasini. This is Hasini.
Okay, Hasini.
Amma Rakta Beach.
How did she kill him? How did she manage to kill him? Anybody can-
Amma,
Virat.
she cut off his head and then started to lick the blood which was falling down.
Yes, she licked the blood. Otherwise, when the blood falls down, another Rakshas will come. So by licking his blood, she could kill him. Very good. Next is 8th Durga is Mahagauri. Mahagauri.
Mahagauri, form of Durga, is worshipped on the 8th day of Navaratri. She is pure and is believed to have been in the form of Mata Parvati when she did penance to get Shiva as her husband. Goddess Parvati made up her mind to perform penance as advised by sage Narada. so that she might get Lord Shiva as her husband. So she renounced all the comforts of the palace and started performing a penance in the forest. Her severe tapas continued for many years. She braved heat and cold, rain and drought, and terrible storms. Her body was covered with dust, earth, soil, and leaves of trees. She had developed a blackish skin over her body. At last, Lord Shiva appeared before her and gave his solemn word that he would marry her. She bathed in the holy waters of the Ganga coming from Shiva's matted hair. The holy and sacred waters of Ganga washed off all the dirt. Thus, she acquired a white and glowing complexion, and she came to be known as Mahagauri. She adorns white clothes only, and due to that, she is also known as Shwetambaradharam. Her Vahana is a bull. Dhanyavadaha.
Okay. So why did Parvati do tapas? Yes.
Chennai Virat.
No, anybody else? For what? For what purpose she was doing tapas? Adrika?
She was doing tapas because Lord Sage Narada said that if she did tapas, Lord Shiva may come as her husband.
Very
because,
good.
Because she wanted Lord Shiva, she had made up her mind as Lord Shiva as her husband. Excuse me.
Okay, okay. Yes, correct answer. Then what is the meaning of Mahagauri? When did she get that name? Because of a glowing complexion. Because after she took bath in the Ganga water from Shiva's matted hair, her complexion became so white and glowing. That is why she was called Mahagauri. So we come to the last Durga now. Siddhidatri. V. Vaishnavi is presenting that.
Siddharthi, form of Durga, is worshipped on the 9th day of Navaratri. Siddharthi is master of 8 siddhis and 9 nidhis. Siddhidatri is regarded as the restorer of supernatural powers and blessings to her devotees. Her name, Siddhidatri, is derived from the word Siddhi, meaning supernatural powers, and Datri, meaning giver. According to mythology, after the slaying of the buffalo demon Mahishasura by goddess Durga in the form of Mahishasuramardini, the gods were filled with admiration and gratitude. They praised her and offered their divine powers and weapons to her, transforming her into an embodiment of all the energies of the gods. It is believed that the combined power of all the gods gave rise to goddesses Siddhidatri. Goddesses Siddhidatri is depicted as a four-armed goddess sitting on a lotus flower. It is believed that by worshipping Siddhidatri, devotees can attain spiritual enlightenment and gain various siddhis or supernatural powers. She represents the culmination of the Navaratri festival, signifying the ultimate realization of divine powers and fulfillment of devotees' desires. Thank you.
So she bestows siddhis, it is said. What is a siddhi? Anyone knows?
Supernatural power.
Supernatural power. Okay. So that's about Navadurga. Some more general questions on
So
Navaratri.
Navaratri we would know. So what is the 10th day? What happens?
Vijayadashmi. The
Vijayadashmi.
Mahishasura is killed.
Yes, the victory of good over evil. You're saying something. Yeah, so on the Navami 9th day we celebrate Saraswati Puja, and it is also dedicated for any Akshara Abhyasam, start of learning anything new. Vijayadashmi also. Vijayadashmi we start learning many new things, new art forms, and everything. We do this. Okay. Now tell me, this festival has been declared by the UN, UNESCO as the world's intangible heritage. uh, what do you think has been declared this particular festival, very much related to Navaratri? This festival has been declared by UNESCO as the world's intangible heritage. Anybody? This last year, we Vaishnavi had presented. Some of you were there last year. Do you remember?
Ma,
Who is? Yes.
Ma, can I say something? I'm Samrita.
Yes, Samrita.
In a side of my society, there is one society called Durga Puja.
Okay, good. So your answer is also you. I don't know if you understood, but that is the answer of this question also, which I asked. So Kolkata Durga Puja has been announced. That is considered as the world's intangible heritage by UNESCO. That has been announced like that. Okay, okay. So what dance form in Gujarat do they perform? Popular dance form in Gujarat during Navratri? Kushi.
Garba.
Garba, very good. And in the northern part of India, during Dashara, they celebrate, and then this particular major event happens. How they celebrate in northern part of India, Dashara?
In a different way, it is celebrated in North India, not only Devi Puja.
Yeah,
What
apart
is
from
that?
the Devi Puja.
I think fire Ravana's.
Amma, this is Vaishnavi.
Amma, can I say this is Hasni?
Yeah, we Vaishnavi also said part of it. Yes, Hasini also.
Amma, they celebrate the returning of Rama from exile.
No, that
no.
is a
Diwali. Let G
Amma,
Vaishnavi.
this is G Vaishnavi.
G Vaishnavi.
So, like, they keep a big statue of Ravana and a big statue of Rama, like, opposite to it, and like they with an arrow they just fire Ravana as and symbolize good, the victory of good over evil.
That is done on Vijayadashmi, but throughout these 10 days, they perform Ram Leela. Everywhere, in every nook and corner, they will be staging the whole Ramayana. That is how in North it is
Ram Leela they do on Vijayadashmi,
Ram
right?
Leela on Vijayadashmi day, they burn
do
the
Ravan
effigies
Dahan.
of Ravan.
Ravan Dahan.
Yes.
Very good. So that's how we have had a good celebration of Navratri.
All of you presented wonderfully well. I want to appreciate all the girls, the Navadurga. You all presented very well. Keep it up. Okay? Oh, yes.
Now we can hand it over to Lakshmi ma'am for the closing prayers.
So we had a nice festivity. No, all of you have celebrated through our this online session. Hope you all of you enjoyed the festival. And again, you have to post some photographs if you have kept any golu or something and all that. And whosoever is in Secunderabad, I invite you to visit my house for seeing the golu. I have kept golu. Okay.
Amma.
Yes.
Amma, I heard that in Pradhatur and Mysore, they are celebrating it grandly every day.
Yes. In Mysore, it is celebrated very grand manner.
I heard in Pradhatur, like my parents all went before I was born. Before.
Yes, that's true. It was.
So this video about Mysore Dasera.
And who all have kept Golu in your house? Golu dolls? Anybody?
Amma, actually, I don't keep in my house because my mother will be busy preparing for the god. So in my cousin's house, who is in my native, they prepare very nicely, Amma, every year.
In
My
South
mother-
India, mainly Andhra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu,
Yes.
these dolls are kept, steps are made. That is the way Navaratri is celebrated in South.
Mainly
In our Bharat, how in different ways the same festival is celebrated, no? In the North, Ram Leela, in Bengal, it is Durga Puja, in Gujarat, it is Garba, in South, it is Golu. But basically, it is a victory of good over evil and praying to Devi Mata or to Ram, like that.
my cousins are like
Yes.
On the 10th day, We also celebrate Ayuth Puja, that is Pandavas with
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Ayudha Puja is no 9th day. 9th
I'm
day.
not-
is- Yeah.
Ayudha Puja, yes. We
Yes.
do puja to all gadgets, even car puja, everything, because we need all these. No, good point. Yes.
My cousins, somewhere they almost have like maybe like 100 dolls or something in their house.
The halls are nicely decorated, and park and other things are
If you
also.
all get a chance, please
Ah,
do visit. Okay, don't
visit.
hesitate. Don't be shy to
You
go
are,
to
then
places.
this is the opportunity to exhibit your talents also, to sing songs, to do art forms, to decorate your house. So many things are involved in the
Dress
Navaratri.
up well.
And dress up well. And different prasadams daily. For see, no other festival is celebrated for 9 days. You see, all one day only. Only this festival is celebrated for 9 days. So, and you
Enjoy.
meet your friends, your relatives. So many things are there.
Amma,
Ah.
in a temple in Kerala, I have seen the Gullu.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Amma, even in our school also they shown it to us.
Oh, school also they are kept.
My mother has a mania about it, ma'am. When she goes there, she helps them.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Amma, I heard
Okay,
that
let us close, children. Let us close now. Let us say the closing prayers. Afterwards, you can tell so many things. Okay. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti